Yum! Cardboard.
How's it going, YouTube Nation? I'm very excited for these next series of videos I'm coming out with. I've been busy this whole week preparing for Fan Expo Special Edition. For those of you who don't know, Fan Expo is the largest comic book convention in Canada, but because of COVID and the pandemic and how things have been shut down for a while, they're having a smaller show, but even small for them is upwards of 25,000 people. So I know a lot of people, a lot of my peers and friends and acquaintances in this industry are very excited to be going there. I know the tickets have been flying like crazy. So what I'm going to do is not only vlog my time at the show and how things go, but also show you what I did for this convention specifically. Now, in the past, I've done so many different conventions, and during this pandemic, it gave me time to really think and contemplate about how I present myself. When you go to especially these larger conventions, you are a little tadpole and not just a pond in a river and an ocean. And you're trying to differentiate yourself from everyone else. So you're trying to show why people should come to your table, why they should want to spend money on your new books versus the established books that are out there, the established collectibles, the celebrity guests, and all that kind of stuff. So I was really racking my brain about it, and I think I've come out with what I hope is going to be unique designs that will capture people's attention and really scream out to patrons and consumers that, hey, Zalfa Comics is here, we're innovating, we have new stuff for you, and you should at least come to our table, see what you think. I have actually two Artist Alley tables at this show, so I'm really trying to expand and reach out there and show what I got. So let me do this quick video and show you some of the designs that I'm showcasing starting at Fan Expo and then the following week at Frightmare in the Falls. So I'm going to start with these designs that were behind me in my intro there. These are articulated standees, so they have movable joints. Now, Freddy Krueger here is actually made for Frightmare in the Falls, the horror convention. But everything, the legs, they all have movable joints. And this one is of Muffin Man for Limitless Comics, my friend Anthony Moore. I'm helping to represent his brand in Canada. So not only do they move, you see, they stay in position. So everything, the legs, everything moves. So you could have him doing yoga. Staying with my buddy Anthony Moore, Limitless Comics, and my representation of his company here in Canada, I also made this. It's a simple cardboard display, so I could showcase at least two of his comics side by side. So those are the flyers I printed for him. Two comic books can fit side by side there. It's slanted on an angle so they could rest and not fall off, but also allow people to see them as they walk by. And I also took one of his images of his amazing horror character called Thirst and just added it to the top. So a very simple cardboard design. And then staying on the cardboard designs, there's this. I'm actually quite proud of this one. I realized something I never had, and I've seen other independent comic book sellers have, is a rack, a stacked rack. So you have one level, two levels, some have upwards of three levels to showcase their books. So just to give an example, here's some of my comic books. I could put them right there. So just a simple way to just showcase my books. It's a very simple idea, but again, utilizing cardboard in order to make the idea a reality. So let's just do that. So you have two levels, so I could put books there, and even to show why I have these little pegs here, I added these as a last minute addition. I could also, on a bit of an angle, have comic books up at the bottom. And I leave a space here because what I'm going to do is put labels just above every selection. And those labels are going to indicate exactly what these books are, what's so special about them, their print run. And this is where I'm going to put my variant editions of Paper Rock Scissors and Stuff Wars. So many of my the artists who did these variants are going to be at the same show. So I'm going to indicate to patrons who purchase the variants where else they could go in the show to visit the actual artists who did the variant covers. Here's the back. Yeah. light cardboard. This thing weighs nothing. I threw this together within one day. And here's one more crazy design I put together in Photoshop. Just showing a selection of many of my characters, including Pedlian, Jaw Spear from my action figure series that I'm going to come out with very soon, Paper Rock Scissors and Stuff Wars, and my new horror character, Dollflow, which I'm going to debut at Frightmare in the Falls. And, you know, just my emblem and everything. This thing is very large, and it's going to go on to my green screen pole kit that I realized take down the green screen, and I can use the poles that extend like up to 7 feet and use them to hang displays like this. And also, come over here, my 3D cardboard posters that showing the covers of my book. So here's Pedlian, Quinlan, my amazing artist. So I took her cover, made it into a 3D piece. That's Maddie's book, Path of the Neophyte, and Paper Rock Scissors and Stuff Wars, the graphic novel, or it's a trade paperback. So again, when I get to a show, I'm going to set all this stuff up and you'll see it. But yeah, just trying to do something to really stand out and, you know, show people why they should stop at Zelfa Comics and Collectibles booth. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to buy anything. That onus is on me, on my ability to sell and show them why this is an investment and worth purchasing. But I just want to get their attention, get them to stop, and then from there, you know, make magic happen, and, you know, it all falls on my shoulders and of my artists who are going to be with me to convince them to get the books. But I'm very excited, so hyped up to get back to Comic-Cons. And yeah, that's about it. So just want to keep you guys in the loop, and more is coming. I'm going to be vlogging this whole show. All right, YouTube Nation, I am here at the Metro Convention Center, and this is going to be home. So this is the Artist Alley section. So I'm kind of like slap dab in the main. The elevator's right over there, so this is actually a primo spot. Nice open aisle here. So this is where we're going to be setting up, and these are my 2 tables, A94, 96. And so let's make some magic happen.